In this tutorial, we will generate a gradient card configuration package in Lumina Studio, then prepare 2 printable cards in Bambu Studio. Both cards use the same test filament for the gradient steps. The only difference is the base. One card uses white, and the other uses black. When you finish, keep the 2 printed cards together with the complete zip package downloaded from Lumina. The next tutorial, extract gradient card data, needs that exact pair of cards and its matching zip. Before we generate anything, open Settings in Lumina Studio and confirm 3 items: the slicer you actually use, your printer model, and the nozzle currently installed on that printer. If any of these are wrong, correct them before continuing so the generated project matches your hardware. Prepare 3 filaments, white, black, and the filament you want to calibrate. White and black are used only for the 2 bases. The gradient steps on both cards must use the same spool of test filament. In this example, the test filament is red. You will also need Bambu Studio or OrcaSlicer. For your first run, calibrate 1 spool at a time. Finish the complete workflow for that spool before starting another one, so the photos, cards, and zip packages do not get mixed up. In Lumina Studio, select Material Management in the top navigation bar, then select Gradient Generator in the second row. You are on the correct page when you see Generation Settings on the left and Instructions and Online Models on the right. Read the notice before continuing. The most important requirement is that every test filament needs 2 cards, one with a white base and one with a black base. A single card does not contain enough information for the later extraction step. Under Generation Settings, open the Layer Height menu. You can currently choose 0.04, 0.08, or 0.10 mm. If this is your first gradient card, keep the default 0.08 mm. 0.04 is more demanding to print, photograph, and extract correctly, so it is better saved for later. After selecting the value, check the menu once more. The layer height shown here must match the value you will use in your slicer. We will use 0.08 mm throughout this example. Select Generate Configuration Package. Click it once, then wait while Lumina builds the files. When generation is complete, a Download Result section appears below. Select Download Configuration Package, and save the zip somewhere easy to find. A useful folder name includes the filament, layer height, and date. For example, Red PLA, 0.08, July 20th. The zip is not just a convenient model download. It also contains the configuration and folder structure required by Extract Gradient Card Data. Even if you prefer to print the online Maker World model, you must still generate, download, and keep this zip. The right side of this page contains links to the Gradient Card online model and the parametric storage box. I will open the Gradient Card link briefly so you know which page the link should reach. The online model currently uses a 0.08 mm layer height. If you selected a different height in Lumina, use the 3mm from your zip instead. Downloading through the official Maker World link also gives the Lumina team Maker World points, which are used for community giveaways. This is optional. The locally generated model is the same. After downloading, extract the zip. In the top level of the extracted folder, locate the file ending in .3mf. You will also see a manifest, a README file, and data folders. Keep the package structure intact, and do not rename or delete those supporting files. Open the 3mf in Bambu Studio or OrcaSlicer. We will use Bambu Studio here. Once the project loads, the card should appear as a grid made from a base and a set of step sample blocks. Expand the model in the Objects list. You should see base, white and step, sample. Base, white is the backing plate. Step, sample is the gradient section that will use your test filament. If the slicer reports an incompatible printer, nozzle, or profile, do not blindly replace every project setting. Return to Lumina Settings, verify the slicer, printer, and nozzle, then generate a fresh package. The generated project contains 1 complete card. First, confirm that the card contains both base, white and step, sample. Then duplicate the complete card so that 2 identical cards are on the same build plate. For the first card, assign base, white to the white filament, and assign step, sample to the red test filament. For the second card, assign the base object to the black filament. Assign its step, sample object to the very same red test filament. The second base object may still be named base, white. That is only the original object name. The actual printed color comes from its filament assignment. Now check all 4 assignments in order. They should be white, red, black, red. In this project, that is material slots 1, 3, 2, and 3. Do not scale the cards, change their height, or assign the base and sample steps to the same filament. Before slicing, confirm that Bambu Studio is using your real printer and nozzle, and that the process layer height matches the value selected in Lumina. For this example, it is 0.08 mm. Check the filament mapping one more time. White, black, and red must not have been replaced by different slots automatically. Now select slice plate and wait for the real slicing process to finish. We are not synchronizing printer data, and we are not sending this job to a printer in this tutorial. In preview, turn the model over to the bottom view, then move the layer slider through the print. You should be able to inspect the white base and black base separately, while the gradient blocks on both cards remain red. Make sure there are no missing layers, floating regions, or unexpected color changes. Only after this preview is correct should you send the plate to your own printer. When the print is finished, keep the 2 cards together and label them with the test filament name. Keep 3 things together: the white base gradient card, the black base gradient card, and the complete zip downloaded from Lumina Studio. Do not keep only the extracted 3MF. Do not mix packages made at different layer heights or on different dates. During photography and extraction, this physical card pair must stay matched to the correct zip. Question 1. Can I print only the white base card or only the black base card? No. Every test filament needs both cards as a pair. Question 2. If I download the model from Maker World, do I still need the zip from Lumina? Yes. The online model can replace the local 3MF for printing, but it cannot replace the configuration package needed for extraction. Question 3. Which layer height should I use first? Start with 0.08 mm. Try 0.04 only after you are comfortable with printing, photographing, and extracting gradient cards. Question 4. What should I do if the printer or nozzle does not match after opening the 3MF? Return to Lumina settings, choose the correct slicer, printer, and nozzle, then generate the package again. Question 5. Why does the black base card still contain an object named base white? That is the original model part name. The actual base color is determined by the material slot you assign. Trust the material mapping and the sliced preview.